No city council meeting this week, but Mike Kanin is here with the Austin Monitor, as he does come by every Friday, to talk about some of the big issues that are happening over at city council. And the Austin Monitor is reporting this morning that the mayor is hoping to keep what they call dark money in check. So I was just asking you during the break, kind of remind our viewers what dark money is.
It's very spooky, as we were talking about. It's sort of money. It's money that's derived from sources that don't have to disclose who they are. So you collect a bunch of cash from anonymous donors, and then you do something. Folks use it sort of like a hammer, and folks might remember this most recent election season. Mayor Adler himself was the subject of a series of robocalls that were paid for via a union in South Carolina, but ultimately they were initially not disclosed. Who the funders of that campaign were initially not disclosed, and he wants to end that practice in the city of Austin.
Okay, that's what makes it so mysterious, is that you're trying to figure out where you're trying to follow the money. You can't exactly follow it. So what is Adler saying this time around? How does he want to prevent it?
So there's a resolution now that would sort of instruct the city to look at the way to do that. There's some precedent for it in municipalities in California, and he feels like there's a way to do it here. Could be very difficult in terms of limiting folks that are sort of not just local actors, folks that are coming from out of state, because of course the city can't regulate things that happen in the state or in the country for that matter. So it'll be a tricky sort of proposition, but they're going to go after it.
And this one's pretty personal to him,
Adler. It is. Yeah, it really is. I mean, I think that when it happened this most recent time, it happened twice. There was the Adler robocalls, and then there was an ad about David Butts, who's a campaign consultant here. I think it was the first time in the city of Austin election history that actually ever happened, and I think it's a sign of the sort of where we are in terms of large-scale funding coming into the city of Austin. It's going to continue to cost lots of money to run an election here.
Absolutely.
Last year was the most expensive on record, and we'll see if that continues.
Yeah, this last election season was the first time I actually heard of that term.
Right.
And it looks like we might hear more of it unless Mayor Adler gets his way.
You got it.
Okay, Mike Kanin, we appreciate your time. Stay dry out there.